Hi everyone, so today we have a lot of new polling data that has recently come out from the following sources: Quinnipiac University, HarrisX, CNN/SSRS, Suffolk University, Echelon Insights, Emerson College with the Morning Consult, ABC News, Washington Post, the University of New Hampshire. This one I haven't heard of, so we're not going to look at that poll since that's rated as a C, so not necessarily great there. There's a new Florida poll that has recently come out. There's a University of New Hampshire poll, ABC News, and Change Research. So we have a lot of polling to get to, so let's start right off. So in Texas, there's two new polls that have recently come out. Beto O'Rourke is up by 10 percentage points without Joseph Biden, and up by 5 percentage points with Joe Biden. So we'll take a look at this one that is with Joe Biden. I see. So, it doesn't seem that I can actually access this one, but, yeah. So we'll have to look at it just here. Beto O'Rourke at 25%, Joe Biden at 20%. If Beto O'Rourke wants to have any chance of winning this nomination, he really needs to win the state of Texas. It's his home state. He almost won it in 2018. He already won the Democratic primary. Beto O'Rourke at 25%, followed by Joe Biden, Bernie Sanders, Pete Buttigieg, surprisingly, Kamala Harris, Elizabeth Warren, Julian Castro, Cory Booker, Amy Klobuchar, Stacey Abrams, Eric Swalwell, Andrew Yang, oh my gosh, John Hickenlooper, Tulsi Gabbard, Kirsten Gillibrand, Jay Inslee, and Tim Ryan, all. And from Cory Booker and down, these candidates are all at 2 percentage points or less, followed by Castro at 4, Warren at 5, Harris at 5, Buttigieg 15, Sanders 19, Biden 20, and O'Rourke at 25. So definitely some good news for Beto O'Rourke there. But I want to draw your attention now to Julian Castro. Julian Castro's home state is the state of Texas. If he's not winning Texas, he's got no shot whatsoever. And same applies with O'Rourke. So that's definitely something to note with Julian Castro. April 28, 2019, we have a lot of Democratic primary polls to get to. Let's go. In Texas, from Emerson, hopefully I can access this particular poll. Here we go. Joe Biden at 23, O'Rourke at 22, and then it drops down to Sanders at 17, Pete Buttigieg at 8, Elizabeth Warren at 7, Julian Castro at 4, Yang at 3, Kamala Harris at 3, Amy Klobuchar at 3, and John Delaney, Cory Booker, John Hickenlooper, Mike Gravel, Kirsten Gillibrand, Tim Ryan, Wayne Messam, Marianne Williamson, Eric Swalwell, Seth Moulton, Jay Inslee, and Tulsi Gabbard, all at 1 percentage points or less. So that's something to note. In the head-to-heads, Trump versus Biden, Biden leads Trump. They're even with O'Rourke, Trump leading by 2 points ahead of Sanders, leading by 6 ahead of Warren. That's 8 percentage points ahead of Harris, and 8 percentage points with Buttigieg. Okay, so I think that's actually fine. Going back to this, so Biden up 1 in Texas. That conflicts with the information that we've been seeing from the Change Research poll, but I would be more inclined to trust Emerson than Change Research. But for the Morning Consult, this is a national poll. Biden up 14. Now, the main takeaway from this is that Biden is doing very well, actually. We did see it for a few weeks that he was slipping, and in some polls, Bernie was actually leading, but Biden, after announcing, he's really come back biting. He's up 15 points. So, key takeaways. All of the Democratic primary, Joe Biden up 6, Bernie down 2, Elizabeth Warren up 2, and then Pete Buttigieg, Kamala Harris, Beto O'Rourke, and Cory Booker all down 1. Amy Klobuchar, Andrew Yang, and Jay Inslee all staying the same. John Delaney actually up 1 percentage points. John Hickenlooper all there. and you can see the rest of the pack over there. And then as for the early primary states, Biden has an even bigger lead on Sanders, 38 to 22 to 9 to 7, 6 5 3 3 2 1 1 1 1 1, and then all the rest of the field at 1% at 0 percentage points or less. Okay. Front runner support by age demographics. So for the very young voters, they are with Bernie Sanders, as you can see. Definitely with Bernie, 36% to Joe Biden's 23%. At ages 30 to 44, Bernie's actually tied with Biden in this age demographic. And then for all of these demographics, Biden leading on Bernie. And then by race and gender, so men overall, this one, men overall, Bernie Sanders at 24%, and women, Bernie at 20%. Black men, Bernie at 21%, black women, Bernie at 18%, and you can continue to see that for white men and white women. So, favorability, Bernie Sanders at 90% name ID. He is falling behind Joe Biden in terms of favorability, but again, that could be expected. Elizabeth Warren has pretty high favorables at 89%, Kamala at 79%, Beto at 77%, Booker at 76%, Kirsten Gillibrand at 71%, Julian Castro at 66%, Pete Buttigieg at 65%. Okay, going through the rest of these real quick. Klobuchar 62, Ryan 60, John Delaney 54, Hickenlooper at 49, Gabbard at 48, I believe. Yep. Andrew Yang is at 46%, Steve Bullock 45, Inslee at 45, and Seth Moulton at 37. If we look at Joe Biden's favorability over time, we can see that there's been a pretty seismic shift in terms of favorables, because the very favorable has decreased and the somewhat favorable has increased. So, campaign announcement bumps. Joe Biden got a 6-point bump. Sanders got a 6-point bump. Kamala Harris a 5-point. Pete Buttigieg got a 2-point. Beto O'Rourke got a 1-point bump. Cory Booker did not get a bump, and then they did not include anything for the Republican Party primary. But let's run through the rest of these. ABC News, Washington Post. This is a national poll. Biden up 6. University of New Hampshire, Sanders up 6. This one's a national poll. Biden up 11. In Florida, Biden is up 6. University of New Hampshire shows Sanders up 20. That's actually interesting wise. Seems that Sanders 18, Biden 12. So, what's different there? Oh, this one has random people like Obama, Schultz, Hassan, Clinton, all that stuff. Washington Post shows Biden up 1. Okay, this is where I really wanted to spend a lot of my time today. So, we have 3 new polls that all show, 4 new polls that all show Joe Biden is really increasing his leads. But we'll start off with the Suffolk University polls that shows Biden up 8 on Bernie Sanders in New Hampshire, but that does not align with the other polling that we've been seeing in New Hampshire. From Echelon, that one doesn't have a thing, so I'm not going to look at that one. But according to CNN, Biden is up 9, 28 to 19. I don't know why there's 3 different CNN polls. I'll just check these out real quick. Okay, so this one, Joe Biden, favorables, unfavorables, Pete Buttigieg, and then a bunch of other people. There you can see all their favorables. How enthusiastic are you in voting? Not really important. Okay, so we have so many people who might run. Biden at 39%, Sanders at 15%, Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren at 8%, Buttigieg 7%, O'Rourke 6%, Kamala Harris 5%, Booker 2%, Gabbard 2. Wow, Gabbard's at 2. That's quite impressive. Amy Klobuchar 2. Castro at 1. Kirsten Gillibrand at 1. Inslee 1. Swalwell 1. Marianne Williamson at 1. Andrew Yang is at 1. New York City Mayor and these two, I don't know what's happened with these ones. But then all of these are at 0%. Those being Bennett, Bullock, Delaney, Hickenlooper, Messon, Moulton, and then John Kerry, McAuliffe, Bloomberg, Eric Holder, Sherrod Brown, Tom Steyer, Eric Garcetti, Michael Avenatti, and Deval Patrick. There's just so many people there. And then there you can see the what people want to hear most about. You can see a lot of people want to know more about Harris, Warren, and Biden. Buttigieg at 17, Booker at 15, Beto O'Rourke at 15, Bernie Sanders all the way down at 12, Kirsten Gillibrand at 7, Klobuchar, Ryan, Yang. A lot of people want to hear a bit more about Yang, but then it kind of decreases off from there. How much do you feel about the positions Joe Biden took when he served in the Senate? A great deal versus a fair amount, just a little, nothing at all. How important is that the Democratic candidate for president supports taking aggressive action to slow the effects of climate change, Medicare for all, gun laws, tuition-free college, impeaching Trump, reparations, voting rights for all convicted felons. But yeah, I think that if we go down, I just want to see the methodology of these real quick. What's the methodology? I don't know if they have the methodology, but that would be pretty disappointing if they didn't. Oh, is that it? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so wow. Okay, so this one means that if we go down to the list of people. Oh my gosh, where's the actual list of people? Here. Joe Biden up 17. Gosh, this place. 24 points. Biden up 24 points over Sanders. But again, the methodology means that a lot of those younger voters don't actually, are not fully representative, and that could hurt someone like Bernie Sanders, someone like Elizabeth Warren, someone like Tulsi Gabbard. I don't know if she's in this poll. And then if you go down the list. And then this Quinnipiac University poll, Biden up 26. That is not great news for the Sanders campaign. They do seem to be falling a bit here. This is really weird. 23% says Biden has the best policy ideas, with Warren at 19. Whereas Biden's whole thing is he's like, what with that. So if the Democratic primary were held today and the candidates were Biden, Sanders, O'Rourke, you can see the rest there. Total 38% for Joe Biden, and followed by Bernie at 11%. If we take a look at this, we can see that age and years. This one really makes no sense. They're saying that, yeah, that does not align with what I've been seeing in other polling. But yeah, so that's interesting. Okay, so definitely a lot of interesting analysis. These might be outlier polls, but it's definitely interesting to take a look at how Joe Biden seems to be getting a bit of an announcement boost in his run for president. Thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry that it was a bit kind of disorganized and all over the place. There's just a lot of polling to get to today. But yeah, thank you for watching. Comment down your suggestions below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.